One of my most anticipated smartphone of the year is finally here. So tara, pag-usapan natin. Hey guys, it's your Tech Girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Grabe, na-miss ko kayo. Medyo matagal yung last video natin but it's fine kasi sunod-sunod na to. Sa wakas guys, yung second generation ng Nothing phone ay nandito na and hindi nagpatalo ang Philippines dahil kasabay natin ang release and launch ng ibang bansa. Sa mga naka-follow sa social media accounts ko like TikTok, probably nakita nyo na yung unboxing ko nitong Nothing Phone 2 and ayan, it's still the same packaging. Parang tsokolate na binubuksan kasi wala nang balikan. Not everyone is a fan of this, pero yung unboxing experience, in fairness, kakaiba compared sa mga smartphones na naglabasan. Basically, you get everything except a case and a power brick. Before we proceed, marami pa rin sa iilan ang hindi nakakaalam ng Nothing Phone brand. One of the reasons kung bakit nagsa-stand out kasi itong smartphone nila is because of its Glyph Interface. Or should we say yung kanyang Glyph lights na marami rin namang functions at actually mas nadagdagan this time around. But before that, let me flash guys yung buong specifications ng Nothing Phone 2 para rin alam niyo na agad kung ano yung dapat na i-expect sa kanya. And of course, the official prices na pag-uusapan natin ng mas masinsinan later on. And as promised, katulad ng sinabi ko, this will be a dedicated camera review for the Nothing Phone 2. Dalawa lang yung cameras na meron nitong smartphone na to, which is good. Meron nitong 50 megapixels Sony IMX890 na merong optical and electronic image stabilization. And the second camera is a 50 megapixels Samsung JN1 wide-angle camera na merong 114-degree field of view and of course an EIS. Lastly, let's not forget the 32-megapixel selfie camera na meron ding HDR. Sa mga hindi alam kung anong difference ng camera specifications nitong Nothing Phone 2 doon sa first generation Nothing Phone, actually in terms of megapixels, parehas lang sila. But software-wise, yung main camera natin ay mas nag-improved. And while the front camera, it improved guys, nagdoble siya from 16 to 32 megapixels. Bukod pa doon sa dalawang cameras na nakikita niyo sa kanyang likod, we also have the Glyph lights. Actually, at first, it's not very obvious na bago na yung kanyang layout. Hindi lang siya for notifications, call alerts, third-party app integration, and kung ano-ano pang extra functions niya, we can also utilize it by using it as a fill light when shooting, lalo na sa mga madidilim na areas. So, ano-ano yung mga napansin natin sa mga photos taken by the Nothing Phone 2? Actually, kung mapapansin nyo, software and hardware-wise, malaki yung naging improvement niya. This is because of its new 18-bit ISP or yung tinatawag nating image signal processor and of course, yung kanyang mga advanced algorithms. Gumagamit din ito ng advanced HDR stacking to capture and combined yung 8 frames of data with different exposure levels compared sa Nothing Phone 1 na 3 frames lang. And of course, to translate it in layman's term para mas mabilis nating maintindihan, ka-praise-praise talaga ang photos taken by this phone, mapa-contrast man ito or yung kanyang dynamic range. Mas lesser din yung noise niya, especially in low light conditions compared sa naunang Nothing Phone. Wala man ako ng Nothing Phone 1 first generation, naaalala ko pa rin guys yung naging experience and photo quality niya and halatang nag-improve din siya. Meron din itong dedicated 2x zoom shortcut pero again, take note, wala siyang dedicated telephoto camera. Kahit papano, kahit wala siya nito, mataas pa rin guys yung quality niya compared sa mga smartphones na ka-level niya. Medyo nakakalungkot na wala siyang dedicated telephoto camera guys for its price and considering na again, mas tumaas nga siya ngayon. Pero kung titignan natin, high quality pa rin naman yung mga photos nito. By the way, may makikita kayong 3 dots sa upper right corner ng kanyang camera user interface. Dito makikita natin yung kanyang motion, aspect ratio, and of course, the high picture size. Wherein, of course, makakapili tayo between 12 megapixels and 50 megapixels depending on what we prefer. Syempre, tinurn on ko din yung mesh line para mas maganda yung photos natin para pantay. And of course, the access to the camera settings. Going back, isa sa mga nagustuhan ko sa Nothing Phone 2 is yung kanyang realistic colors. Mapa rear camera or front camera man ito. Yun nga lang guys, comparing the wide and ultra-wide camera, madali nating masaspot on yung pinagkaiba nila in terms of color presentation. And speaking of, yung ultra-wide camera natin still supports autofocus. Kaya kahit na mag-close-up shots tayo from 4 cm away, it still is sharp enough. Ngayon, kung hindi nga masyadong enough yung light, pwede natin pa rin i-turn on yung kanyang Glyph LED lights, mapa-ultra-wide man ito or wide. Now, in terms of selfies or its front camera, grabe, impressive, and you will notice talaga na malaki yung pinagbago niya. There is enough detail. Kahit na higher yung kanyang megapixels, enough at hindi sobra yung kanyang detail, and not to the point na naman na sobrang soft niya. It's just the right amount I'm looking for social media purposes. Now, in terms of its night mode, actually present to sa lahat ng cameras niya. But do take note, unlike other phones na merong dedicated night mode, wala itong Nothing Phone 2. Natitrigger lang or makikita lang natin yung option na to kapag, of course, madilim na yung scenario. Now, in terms of the video quality, the main camera shoots video up to 4K at 60 FPS. Same goes with its ultra-wide camera. But sadly, kahit na higher megapixels na yung front camera natin, it still shoots at 1080p at 60 FPS. Kahit na yung front camera niya ay may 60 FPS na compared to the Nothing Phone 1 na hanggang 30 FPS lang, could have been better. Again, considering its price point na may 4K resolution na siya. I'm sure naman din na kayang-kaya ng phone ang 4K considering its chipset. Anyway, in fairness, aside sa kanyang quality, electronic image stabilization is available sa lahat ng kanyang rear cameras. And the shots are really great. Uulitin ko, the colors are lively naman pero not too much. Pero mapapansin nyo na malaki pa rin ang difference in terms of shooting videos from the main camera to the ultra-wide camera, especially yung kulay niya. Siguro, if I were to give my take on this phone, kung kayo ay iOS user at gustong mag-transfer to an Android device, pero hindi gusto ang kulay or output ng iilang Android devices na meron tayo at the same price segment of this phone, I really suggest that you consider itong bagong phone ng Nothing. But at the end of the day, hindi mawawala sa isip natin guys kung bakit sobrang laki ng tinaas ng Nothing Phone 2 compared sa kanyang first generation. Kahit na syempre sobrang ganda ng cameras niya, has a better chipset, has a little bit bigger battery capacity, mapapaisip ka pa rin talaga if it is really worth considering, especially na hindi rin ganun kakompleto yung kanyang accessories. Anyway, I would also like to discuss yung iba pa niyang specifications na of course, napansin ko na nagbago aside sa kanyang cameras na main topic ng video natin. Yung Nothing Phone 2 natin ngayon ay mas malaki ang display size at 6.7 inches. It also uses an OLED panel with LTPO technology. Nakakatawa rin na dynamic refresh rate yung meron nito, switching between 1 Hz to 120 Hz. Isa din sa kapansan-pansan dito sa phone na to is of course the punch hole na noon ay nasa left side and now it's in the middle. Well, display-wise, alam naman nating lahat na maganda yung kanyang display. Pero isa sa mga gusto kong i-point out is yung ganda ng kanyang haptic feedback. Maraming mga mamahaling phones na hindi the best yung kanyang haptic feedback. Pero aaminin ko, same with the Nothing Phone 1, it still is the best I've used so far. Syempre kasama yan. So overall, display experience natin. Apologies by the way sa medyo maingay nating audio ngayon. There's nothing I can do about it kasi ang lakas talaga ng ulan. Anyway, yung back design ng Nothing Phone 2 is obviously still transparent. Syempre, ito na ang kanilang signature design. Kapag transparent, obviously, it's from the brand Nothing. Speaking of transparent, transparent rin syempre yung design language ng kanilang mga earphones. Meron nga akong Nothing Ear 2 dito na hindi pa na-unbox. So, yes, gagamitin ko na to since nandito na yung second generation Nothing Phone. And, of course, meron akong extra that I will be giving away at the end of this video. Kaya, syempre, dapat abangan nyo yan. Okay, so isa sa mga napansan ko na nagbago sa kanyang back glass is yung kanyang bagong curved back glass. Which helps, guys, na mas maging komportable yung grip natin sa kanya. And in my opinion, mas okay nga ito compared doon sa first generation. But I have to say, kahit na dark gray na yung colorway natin at hindi na black compared sa nauna, dikitin pa rin siya ng fingerprint and very obvious. So yes, kaya lagi akong may pamunas dito sa gilid. Kung ayaw nyo ng smudge magnet na phone, I think you should get the white one dahil doon hindi siya masyadong halata. And katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, yung Glyph LEDs niya, like yung LED surrounding the camera or even the wireless charging coils, mas separated na siya into more segments than before. And since mas malaki na nga itong phone na to, it is now heavy, weighing at 201 grams. Actually, hindi mention ng brand kung what type of Corning Gorilla Glass yung meron nito from its main display. But one thing they did mention and is really proud of is yung improvement ng kanyang IP rating from IP53 to IP54 now. Battery performance-wise, hindi ko masyadong napansin na may malaking epekto yung 4,500 to a now 4,700 mAh. Probably because I am still playing with the Glyph almost all day. Syempre, pag bago yung phone, medyo mas madalas natin siyang lalaruin. But together doon sa kanyang mas efficient na display and chipset, I can say in the longer run, mas magiging better din yung battery life niya sa akin. And unfortunately, guys, katulad ng nasabi natin kanina, it does not come with a charger. Pero kung may mga power delivery charger naman kayo sa bahay, magagamit nyo pa rin ito. At least siguro 45 watts pwedeng-pwede. Mas mataas compared sa Nothing Phone 1 na hanggang 33 watts power brick lang ang pwedeng gamitin. Performance-wise, hindi man latest Snapdragon chipset yung meron itong Nothing Phone 2. Yung new choice of chipset nila is still effective compared doon sa previous generation ng Nothing Phone that uses a Snapdragon 778G+. Yung last year chipset na Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 na meron itong phone natin ngayon, guys, is for me powerful choice para nito ng brand, which probably is one of the reason kung bakit din sobrang nagmahal yung Nothing Phone ngayon. Alright, so alam ko mahaba na yung video natin. Actually, I won't go in-depth doon sa ginagawa ng kanyang Glyph Interface dahil may mga improvements na iilan pero same pa rin naman, guys, yung purpose niya doon sa first generation. Gusto ko lang sabihin na marami sa mga comments nyo na nababasa ko sa TikTok, they find this phone cheap probably because of the sound and yung kanyang Glyph interface sa likod. I guess ganun talaga yung magiging first impression, lalo na kung first time mo tong makikita, hindi mo pa siya nahahawakan in person, hindi mo nalaro yung phone for a while, or basically, if wala ka talagang idea sa specifications na meron ng isang phone. And something worth pointing out before natin tapusin yung video natin is, of course, yung overall user experience niya. It is the closest user experience offered by Google, guys, sa kanilang mga Pixel phones. Malinis, there is a lot of customization options, and again, super close to stock Android. Actually, the Nothing Phone 2 is a great choice, lalo na kung hindi nyo pinatos yung first generation because alam ko naman yung iilan sa inyo ay may trust issues pa, lalo na sa mga first generation smartphones. It is modern, quirky, unique, good-looking, but still may not be for everyone, probably because of, again, its newness. Kahit na second generation na siya, bago pa rin to sa market at syempre hindi naman siya affordable, kaya hindi rin naman siya ganon ka-reachable. Anyway, for you guys to win the Nothing Ear 2, which is priced at 8,490 pesos, grabe ang price din, is of course madali lang, guys. Just follow all my social media accounts, especially the new Threads app dahil nagchichismisan kami doon. The winner will also be announced doon sa Threads app. Anyway, guys, itong Nothing Phone 2 will be available sa digital walker. And again, the prices was mentioned sa very first part ng video natin and will be down in the description box. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you on our next video. Bye!